here at Abundant Life Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. We are doing a 3-deck flip through. I'm aiming to fit 3 decks in this video that will have a flip through of most, if not all, the cards. I am just wanting to showcase all of them because this is one part of my collection. This is a creator, a great artist, by the way, Rachel Jean. And she created the Wandering Echo Major Arcana deck, the Wandering Moon Tarot. This is what drew me into the decks that she created. These 2 decks were gifted to me by a dear subscriber friend. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate it so dearly because these decks were on my wish list for a very long time. And I'm happy they are here. And then we have the Wandering Soul Oracle. That is a recent addition that I added to this part of my collection. So this will round out my Rachel Jean decks, and I am so excited they are here. I have plans on working with them, and I'm even feeling called to work with them in client readings, so that's exciting. So let's get into it. Let's do our flip through. I'm going to switch camera angles so I can bring the cards up close so we can look at them and appreciate them. All right, let's do it. All right, so let's first start with the Wandering Moon Tarot. Okay, nice box. Smooth, like rose petal finish. Here's the inside. And this is from my friend Pilar. Thank you so much. A subscriber and friend to the channel. I'm so appreciative of you gifting me this deck and the Wandering Echo. Thank you. All right, so we have the guidebook. Great little guidebook here. We'll look at that in a moment. Here is the gilding. Ah, look at that. Holographic. Oh, I love it. Card backs. Nice, good stock. This is a standard tarot size deck, so it's very easy to work with, I can tell. Okay, let's go through all the cards, shall we? Oh, I love the Empress. Hierophant. Keys. Nice symbolism there. Crowns. Okay. Ah, 2 hearts. The lovers. Anatomical hearts. Love. Look at the Chariot. Justice. Oh my goodness, I love the Hermit. I am so looking forward to diving into this deck. Wheel of Fortune. Strength. I really love clean symbols sometimes when I'm reading the cards, you know? Hanged Man. At the Moon, yes. Companion card, the Moon. They share, for me, the same time period, too. So it would be February 21st to March 20th. So this card really works for me as the Hanged Man. Death. Look at Temperance. Open Highway. I'm curious to see what the guidebook has to say. I'm going to set this one to the side. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. Sorry, hitting the tripod. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. Judgment. I'm going to set this one to the side too. The World. That works, right? Is this a bonus card? Yes, bonus cards. Right on. We have here the Wanderer. Set that aside. The New Moon. The Full Moon. Oh my goodness, I love it that it's got the moon phases. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about that. This deck has been on my wish list for ages, and it's such a blessing to receive it as a gift. I'm so looking forward to working with it. Ace of Moons. We're gonna move more quickly now. Just taking in the beauty. I'm taking it in right along with you. Now we're in the Courts. Ace of Swords. Now we're in Swords. Oh, I love me an anatomical heart. Three of Swords. Lovely. Take on the Four of Swords. Interesting. I'm gonna set that one to the side. Seven of Swords. 8. I like that. Self-inflicted, it looks like. Looks like you can also pull them out with your other hand. Ouch, that looks painful. 9 of Swords. 10. Page. This is a deck direct from the seller. High quality. You know, there's something to be said about a beautiful, independently produced deck with all the finer details and the attention to care that the artist has exhibited in this deck. Oh my goodness. I am just in love with the way it even feels in my hand. Like it's not full on rose petal. It looks like it's gonna be great for shuffling, or it feels like it too. We now have the Stars suit, Ace of Stars. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pretty. 7, 8, 9, 10. I love the way they feel in my hands. Oh my God, they're so pretty. So pretty. Page of Stars. Okay. Knight of Stars. Queen. Now we're at the Wands. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three. I'm going to skip through some of them. There's 6. Here's 10. Page of Wands. Knight. Queen of Wands. King of Wands. And so, let's take a quick look at the guidebook. So we have the Wandering Moon Tarot. Oh, even the little book is rose petal finish by Rachel Jean and Marion Kirk. We have contents about this deck, the Wandering Moon Tarot, using this deck and guidebook, how to use this deck and guidebook. There's tarot spreads, there's a breakdown of the major arcana, the minor arcana, the wands, the moons, the swords, and the stars. Interesting. I'm assuming moons is cups, and the stars are pentacles. All right. I really like it. Look at the font. Fun. Oh, look. The Hanged Man. And what's great about the guidebook is it has the sentence here. After your view of the world for a while and find the answers through waiting and balancing, some sacrifices are worth the effort. Then we have the upright meanings, the reverse, and then the Hanged Man artwork. On a handmade, slightly aged and rickety wood frame hangs a glowing crescent moon. The crescent moon is in a phase of transition. However, due to the rope keeping it in place, it remains in limbo. What will the moon sacrifice to be free of the rope tied around it? What is it willing to give up? Although from this angle, the moon can clearly see the wildflowers growing next to it. Is it possible that being in a different position and seeing things differently can be good for you? Oh, I love it. And I love the keywords: upright, delays, patience, meditation, a different perspective, reverse, unwilling acceptance, inevitability, lack of patience. Okay. So I wanted to just check out the Temperance card, right? In the guidebook. You don't get too much, just enough, and you get some background information about the artistry. I love it. So Temperance, I ask you to travel on this inner journey of healing. This is the road to finding your own balance of that which is within and outside of you. Upright, healing, balance, alchemy, tempering of emotions, reversed, unbalanced, unwilling to commit to inner work, lack of direction. Temperance artwork, a safe, straight road ahead towards the base of a mountain range. To travel this road and up into the mountains is akin to the journey of life that we all are on. Yes, the road looks safe, but all know how well danger can hide, oh, for sure. The importance of sometimes needing to take the middle road in life is represented by the highway to the hills. The mountains are topped by an understated but elegant crown. This crown signifies staying true to who you are and following your soul's calling. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, I love it. I won't go through all of these, but I'm on my own time going to go through these cards that I set aside that I really want to take a closer look at with the guidebook. But we're going to pause here. I'm going to do just that for my own pleasure. And then I'm going to be back with the next flip through, which is going to be the Wandering Echo Major Arcana. Be right back. All right, so now we're at the Wandering Echo. And don't worry, I'm going to try to shuffle all 3 of the decks at the end of the video. But let's look at the Major Arcana here. This is a Major Arcana only deck. And some people are fans of that and other people are not. I could do with them because you can treat them like an oracle. You could use them as a clarifier. You could solely use them in a reading. You could also augment them, or have a oracle talk to them, or another tarot deck. So there's multiple ways to use a Major Arcana only deck. I'm so smitten by it. So look, it goes with the Tarot Big Sister here. Okay, same lovely gilding, gorgeous card backs. I suppose if you wanted to beef up a tarot deck, I wouldn't, but you could. You could mix them all together with the similar card backs. Yeah, let's look at them. Let's look at them. Fool. The Magician. The Priestess. The Empress. The Emperor. The Teacher. Versus the Hierophant. The Lovers. Chariot. Kind of similar energy to the Wandering Moon Tarot. But I like it. I like it. Justice. A little switcheroo. The Hermit. The Wheel. Traditionally the Wheel of Fortune. Fortitude. Give me some strength. Love that. Sacrifice. Oh, yes. Traditionally the Hanged Man. Death, similar to the Wandering Moon Tarot deck. Death card that I just saw with the previous Flip-Thru. Harmony. There's some Temperance for you. Gorgeous. The Devil. Oh my goodness, I love the I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. I don't know why. It works for me. You're in the bottle. The person's inside the bottle. It's interesting, right? The Tower. The Star. The Moon. I like that. We have a different perspective of the person looking at the moon. It's interesting. The Sun. A person looking at the moon. Here's Judgment. Reflection, right? Evaluation. The Cosmos. Interesting. Interesting. So the Star, the Self. This is Hidden Realm. I guess the other card I thought was Judgment is the... I don't know. I'm at the look. We're going to look. I may have made a switcheroo or a mistake. But what I love about this deck, like we have Eastern Skies, is it can be treated as an oracle or a standalone deck or complementing a tarot deck. I really, really like that. I want to check something out before we move on to the next deck. Okay. Similar font. Let's go to... We have the Wheel. Let's see what was next. Fortitude. Okay, this card was originally called Fortitude, which then changed to Strength. This deck has opted for the usage of Fortitude once more. Okay. So we saw that Fortitude card. And it's cool because it's got the Fortitude background. The artwork. I mean, it's got a lot of good information, which I love. It goes into even more detail than the Wandering Moon Tarot, and that makes sense because she can devote 21 card meanings to the same size guidebooks, essentially, almost, as the full tarot deck. And so she goes into more tarot magic, journal prompt. Oh, that's beautiful. Upright and reverse meaning, astrological associations, astrological considerations. So, yeah, there's a lot of good information in the guidebook. I was trying to see judgment. Yeah, I did have it switched. There's the Tower. So harmony, temperance. Sorry guys, I'm just checking something out. Okay. I don't know. I like it. I was trying to find a particular card, but that's okay. We're going to shuffle this in just a moment. And I'm going to keep this to the side in case a card comes up and we want to explore the definition. So let's keep it moving. Okay, so this is the newest to my collection of these decks. We have the Wandering Soul Oracle. So we have gone through the Wandering Moon Tarot, the Wandering Echo, Major Arcana, and now we're looking at an Oracle deck, which is going to round out my collection of Miss Jean's decks. Okay, Madame Jean's. I'm so impressed by the quality of the deck. Okay, so here is, look at that, isn't that pretty? Here's the inside, and these like glow. These are beautiful little stars, just a nice little whimsical, understated touch to the box. I'm here for it. All of the boxes are sturdy. We have a cool guidebook here. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I can't wait to flip through all these cards. This is like Christmas in July, okay? I'm like, this is Christmas in July for me. And I am so in deep gratitude. I don't get many decks to flip through these days. Like, I've really slowed down. So this is such, I don't know, it like fills me up. It inspires me. I want to use these decks next time I do collective readings for you all. Like, you know, like during a live stream. I think I will. And break them in. You guys can be my little guinea pigs of breaking these decks in. So yeah, stay tuned. I think I'm going to be using these decks in like readings that I do, whether I'm on my channel or on other people's channels. So, all right, let's get into it. Same gorgeous gilding. I don't know if you can really, I don't know if the camera's going to do it justice. You see that? Strength. This is one of the reasons why I really wanted this deck. I really love the feel of locked away. I'm going to set this one to the side because I want to look. Actually, let's turn it up. I want to look up that card in the guidebook. Wisdom. Open. Ancient records. Conceal. Lineal truth. Escape. Metamorphosis. Oh, I love that word so much. It's like poetic and scientific at the same time. Metamorphosis. Ah, such a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Love it. Illusion. Connection. Ah, yes. Seeking. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. Bound. Yes. The good Oracle deck has great keywords. Consciousness. Yes, the images are important, but the keywords with an oracle, if you're going to have keywords, they need to speak. They need to evoke some emotion, some thoughts, they need to move you. We have chance. Hope. Oh, I like that. A little origami. Yes, hope. Direction. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Bumping into the tripod. Mortality. Yeah, give me that. Etheric body. Etheric. I don't know. Y'all get it, right? You see it? There you go. Origins. Okay. Oh, memories. If you know, you know. Who knows? Who knows about this little contraption? Do you know about this little contraption? Share in the comments section down below if you know what this is. This will reveal when you were born. Oh my. Sacred cycles. Find the light. Oh, I love this card. Like a moth to a flame. Ah. Vulnerable. Yeah. Gotta be vulnerable, folks. Scary. But it unlocks things if you do it safely. Protected. Yes, protected. Yes, higher power. Are you tapped into the frequencies of the higher power? Preserving time. Cannot wait to use this stacks. Cannot wait. Rebirth. Unblock. Luck. It's like symmetry. Liminal space. Okay. Burn. You see that, friends? Ignite. Yes, you've got to, distinguish between the, ignite card to the burn to the out of control fire, right? In my opinion, like, I'm from California. We have a season called fire season there with like consistent burns, and sometimes it's a controlled burn and sometimes it's a complete wildfire, like burning up hundreds, thousands of acres is crazy. Caution. So there's like different forms of fire and what it can do. Fire is necessary, but out of control, it's like, whoa, right? Caution. Like a temper. Genesis. I like that card. Close the lid. This is a word right here. Close the lid. Liberation. Divine language. See beyond. Oh, yes. Yes. Cleanse. Look at the little beads of water here. Oh my goodness. I love this card. Gateway. Your eyes. Are they the gateway? Preserve. What I'm really loving is the keywords and the images gives you room to play with the intuitive hits that you will get, and to see even just the shape of something. Or it says celebrate. Well, it's not saying something specific like a happy birthday or a wedding. It's, it's like this is a happy card, a festive time. Or it could just, talking about coming full circle. a full circle moment and you're celebrating it. It can, I don't know, I just really like that card for some reason. Not just because it's a positive card, celebrate, but because it gives you room to go in different directions with the meaning. Messenger. Pandora's box. Yeah. You didn't open it up. Future predictions. Interesting. So it's like whatever card that falls here, right? This next card you get, future predictions could be like, here's the future prediction, right? So if this came up and laid down and you got another card, we have, let's just use this card, for example, interconnected. You could be like, this person is asking about love. Is it happening for them? And we have a future prediction, interconnected. Yeah, you know, so that's interesting. I like this card. All right, speaking of interconnected, here we are, folks, introducing interconnected right here. Nice. Oh, communicate, grounded, and a little bonus card. You can, you know, the triple goddess. You can do what you want to do. Triple moon with this card. So yeah. And I know a lot of people have had, like, they are aware of these decks. Like, they are on it. Like, I was looking at some videos from like several years ago. These decks have been around, but I didn't feel the need to rush to get them. But I'm at this point in my reading journey where I just really love the black and white. I'm loving the simplicity of just a single symbol to dive into the readings, and I want to work with them together. I don't know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to look at Locked Away with you all, because this is the card that captured my imagination. Let's see, is it, here's the guidebook. Okay. Meet the Wandering Soul Oracle. How to use this deck. Great. There are no rules. This is all up to you. I feel in that. Locked Away is the next card. So it's not numbered or anything like that. So some people, that may be an issue. I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. It worked out that I stumbled right onto the page. So it says there is an integral part of you, who you are, that you are keeping hidden. You're locking it away and believe that keeping it this way is for the best for everyone around you, including yourself. Unfortunately, you can feel the weight and tiredness of keeping this crucial facet of yourself hidden. When you hide part of who you are, the puzzle is incomplete. You need to see the worth and wealth contained in each chapter of who you are as a soul and as a human. The practice of self-love, of self-compassion, of acceptance, and of being at peace with oneself is needed here. For as long as this part of you remains locked away, there will always be an empty space in your identity, not only for yourself, but for others. Do not deny the world of your true self. You are meant to be seen as a complete person, an intact soul, not one which is censored to make others feel more comfortable. Oh my God, I love the meaning. That's so good. Yes. I'm not going to look up seeking. Not on camera at least. I'm going to pause here for a moment, and then we're just going to shuffle. We're going to have a little shuffle jam session for a moment. Yeah, be right back. Let's shuffle the Wandering Moon Tarot. I'm overhand shuffling like so. I'm trying to see how it does with jumpers. Oh, 6 of moons. So like 6 of water or cups. And the star. Gorgeous. So it ruffle shuffles nicely. You can do it long way. Got 6 of stars. That's interesting. It's interesting, right? You have the 6 of moons, 6 of cups, the star, and then the 6 of stars. Okay. Now I'm going to break, I always with a brand new indie deck especially. It could be mass market too if it's on a thicker cardstock. This is not terribly thick, by the way, but it is thicker than what you're going to get like Llewellyn for sure. So I always separate it out before I take on a riffle shuffle. Oh yeah, you hear that? I don't know if y'all heard me. Yeah. This is gorgeous. This is very nice. So if you run into, you'll know like if you're encountering a counterfeit of this deck, because this is high quality here. I'm going to assure you that. I don't want to do that. Let's just do it like that. The gilding is on point. I know there's a lot of counterfeit decks out there. And this is one that's popular on making counterfeit, and it's unfortunate. And yeah, it's unfortunate. So that is the Wandering Moon Tarot shuffled. Let's now shuffle up here the Wandering Echo Major Arcana. Oh, it shuffles beautifully, even with fewer cards. I'm so glad she didn't opt for rose petal finish on the cards, because it makes it easier, sacrifice. It makes it easier to shuffle. And we want to be able to work with them. Here's Judgment. Yes. What's this one? The Priestess. Loving that. Is that a star? I think this is, let me see what this is. This is what threw me earlier. I was like, what is this? I have the guidebook. And let's go here to Harmony. Let's go to Harmony. We got Sacrifice. Lots of good information, like several pages devoted. I mean, of course, it's larger little font in this guidebook, but still. Trying to get to Harmony. Ah, it is what I thought is Temperance. First I was like, is it Temperance? It says traditionally entitled Temperance. Harmony. Harmony reading. When this card appears in a reading or our querent are often in a period of change, fluctuating between what has been and what will be. It's a card that shows we are moving on a passage of sorts. This can be a physical, spiritual, emotional, or psychological journey. It also indicates that we need to be patient with the process. Yes, we may want everything to happen at a quick pace. However, change happens in its own time, no matter how delayed or slow it may feel. Know that this is always for a reason. It's all a part of the process. Upright keywords for Harmony are balance, healing, alchemy, finding peace, fire within aligned with purpose. Reverse keywords: unbalanced, lackluster, insecure, loss of direction, unable to make commitment to self or others. Astrological association is Sagittarius, ruler of the ninth house, mutable fire. Oh, I like that. Astrological consideration, Sagittarius' motto, I know. Sagittarius is the wanderer and traveler of the zodiac. This is how they like to expand their knowledge and thought processes. If you ever see a Sagittarius staring into space, they are most likely planning a new adventure. My ex, the father of my sons, is a Sagittarius, and this definitely is him to a T. He don't like to stay at a place too long. Yeah, it's interesting. Not a bad thing at all. And I'm a Sagittarius moon, so Yeah, it's not a bad thing, but it's interesting. The Tarot Magic, finding inspiration. Write a list of your favorite places in your local area, places that make you smile and bring you joy. I'll stop there. There's more with the Tarot Magic, but you know, if you want to know more, consider getting the deck. Journal prompt. Where do I want to go? So there you go. All right. Let's now move to the Wandering Soul, which is like standard oracle size, a little bit larger than the tarot deck, but one of my favorites. Close the lid on celebrations. Who you need to close some family relations? Somebody partying too much in the household? Close the lid. You know what this spread reminds me? So we have close the lid next to celebrate, right? And then we have Genesis and preserve, protected, higher power. I just feel like it's like a teenager who keeps pushing the bounds and you gotta like reel them in. They've been going, it's summertime and they think that their curfew needs to be flexible now that they're not in school. So they keep pushing the envelope, partying. And so you having to kind of kibosh that. You having to like, let me protect you from yourself. Let me put more of a lid on it. The curfew is still this time, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? That's the energy and vibe. And I love that this deck seems like it can really speak to the mundane aspects of life as well as go deep and spiritual. And if you wanted to use it in shadow work, you could. If you wanted to, you know, go deeper with your spiritual practice with this deck, you could. But you also very much can have a down-to-earth type of reading. And I'm here for that as well. I'm always here for that. My clients are always here for that. So there you go. All right. All right. So there you have it, folks. These are all of my Rachel Jean decks. And we have the Wandering Echo Major Arcanas. We went through, well, first the Wandering Moon Tarot, then the Wandering Echo Major Arcana, and then lastly, the Wandering Soul Oracle. I love each and every one of them. I cannot wait to start using these decks. Let me know if you have the deck, any one of these, or maybe you have another one of the creators' decks in your collection. Share your experiences with the readings, what type of readings you like to do with them, you know, what you like about it, what challenges you in working with the deck. If you have questions, you can also post those there in the comment section. I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. And do me a favor, on your way out, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I would love to hear more from you, so don't forget to leave a comment and let me know you have watched and checked out my new additions to my collection. Take good care of yourselves. Bye for now.